One of the great advantages of the production studio is the possibility to produce professional video content. This can be product tutorials or product launches, either as a pre-recording or it is streamed live into an event. Panasonic produces numerous very different products. The portfolio in the field of consumer electronics ranges from Lumix digital cameras, personal care products such as hair dryers, straighteners, beard trimmers, electric toothbrushes, multi-shape and many more. And extend to state-of-the-art home entertainment systems such as our OLED TVs, home cinema solutions, our projectors, and last but not least, Panasonic audio and hi-fi products, including our high-end brand Technics. The big advantage of the production studio is the efficient and cost-effective production of product tutorials in 4K. Without renting external studios and without long lead times, we can produce high professional in-house video content. On this topic, I would like to welcome my colleague Julia Mensch, who is a European Marketing Communication Manager and is what we call our heavy user of the production studio. Julia, what do you see as the biggest advantage of the production studio?
Now, some of my projects were the implementation of so-called online launch events of consumer products. For this, I used the studio for live streams or to stream from our studio onto event platforms to invited audiences. Sometimes it also made sense to pre-record a session and to make it available on our event platforms in order to stream it whenever it was required and necessary. Whether live or pre-recording, our demands on the quality of the production are quite high. And it would be rather embarrassing if you advertise high-quality products with a hands-free filmed mobile phone wobbly video from the living room.
Our production studio has a dynamic backdrop. Is this an advantage for your requirements and demands?
Yeah, absolutely. Since I support many different product groups with video content, the dynamic backdrop allows me to quickly and easily create new design worlds, which then visually support the respective product groups. In a studio with a green screen, you would probably have to plan several days for setup and preparation. Now that I have all my materials available, such as static or animated backgrounds, logos, all together, I only need about 1 hour here in the studio production to set up everything in terms of right design and so on. This is definitely a huge time advantage.
Some of the products you demonstrate are even quite small. How does the production studio support this?
Yeah, indeed. For example, our Technics True Wireless in-ear headphones are quite small, but thanks to the 4K dome camera, such small products as earpods can be displayed quite large. This is also where the interactive display is used, on which the details can then be presented very vividly.
Our personal care products even have more special demands on studio technology. Why is that?
Yeah, absolutely. For example, our hair care and body and skincare products represent the premier class of reproduction. To display skin tones very naturally, it's very complex and must be mastered by camera technology. To do this, you have to be able to optimally adjust the playback, and due to the extensive color management settings, this is very easy to implement here in the studio, so that the reproduction of the different color tones is as accurate as possible.
And would you agree that the need of video streaming content will even increase in the near future?
Yeah, from my point of view, absolutely. Live streams of product launches are ideal for immediate communication with a high reach at the same time. As I said, the whole piece must meet professional standards in the end, but at the same time, it has to meet a rather small budget. At Panasonic, we are certainly fortunate to offer the full range of excellent studio technology, but even this would not be the case. Such an in-house studio has to be standard for companies nowadays, which want to communicate efficiently with their target group.
Well, thank you very much, Julia, for sharing these insights of using the production studio for the task of brand communication.